What up, though? All praises go to the Most High, man. It's your boy Trill, man. And today, I feel inspired, to talk about, time the Most High, pulled me out of some shit, man. I ain't gonna lie, I was going through a crazy time in my life, and I ain't gonna lie, I had to go serve some time, you know what I mean? Look, it was light too. I had to do like 6 months. But it was so surreal to me because, I pride myself on being a great father and always being here for my kids, all of them, every last one of them, And, I was in a situation where I thought I wasn't gonna be able to see my daughter be born, I ain't gonna lie, and it messed me up real. It really messed me up because all I was thinking about, like, damn, my baby girl gonna hold this against me for the rest of her life. Like, all her siblings gonna know, like, yeah, daddy was there when we was born. I got, pictures, memories, all this stuff. I'm like, damn, I ain't gonna be able to see my daughter be born. Like, that shit was fucking with me, you feel me? I fasted, I prayed, and I let it go, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, God really came to me because it was so crazy, right? Out of nowhere, my ex-wife, she ended up telling my mama, like, yeah, we can have this one type of bond, you feel me? It was a appeal bond, you feel me? So, because we had misdemeanors, they started off as felonies, but I ended up forfeiting over some money that I had. I had a little lump sum of money on me, and they was like, forfeit this money over, and we'd drop it from a felony to a misdemeanor. No brainer, you feel me? And that's kind of why I was so nonchalant about all this shit, because, I'm from Detroit, and, I was in the A lot at the time. That's like my second home. So, misdemeanor, I'm like, this is probation for sure. This is a no-brainer. Man, they gave me the max you could give a nigga for a misdemeanor. They gave me a year, so I had to do half the time, you feel me? I was out of state or whatever, so. But my ex-wife like, yeah, they got this shit called appeal bonds. We could get one. Now, keep in mind, our original bond was $1,000. We paid $100 to get out of jail. That's when we had the felony. That's when I got caught, you know what I mean? Instantly, boom. So, I go to the appeal bond. Because I'm talking to the niggas that's from that state, you feel me? They like, yeah, oh, you got an appeal bond? Oh, you sweet. You gravy. Like, they gonna either make it what your bond was or lower. They like, you got a misdemeanor. They might just let you out this bitch. They telling me all type of crazy. Got my head all hyped up. I go to the appeal bond. Bro, they make my shit $100,000. Real talk, I can't make this shit up. My appeal bond was $100,000 for a misdemeanor. You feel me? So, boom. I had to pay 10 to get out. You feel me? So, 10%. So, boom. All praises go to the Most High. I had some money saved. I was fortunate to be able to have some money put up, So, I had my pregnant ass at the time. She wasn't my wife. She's my wife now. You feel me? She a great woman, man. You know what I mean? I'm a very critical person. You feel me? I'm a very stand on business type of guy. You feel me? So she do stuff, that anybody do. Everybody got flaws, but you gotta love people, because the flaws is what make them them. You know what I mean? But I love my wife to death, and that's one of the reasons why. One of the reasons why I could never, do her bold, for real, to be totally honest, like, because I'm one of them type of loyalty type people. I got ties, like, she had down there had to leave me, or she had to do some unforgivable shit, like, real talk, like, try to kill my kids. Real talk. But long story short, she was pregnant at the time with my daughter. She ain't give birth yet, but it was, like, close, though. So, boom, she fly to the state I'm in. You feel me? With the money to buy me out. And keep in mind, the state I'm in is super, super, super cold. It was like a freeze warning. Like, it was like the coldest it ever been up there. Like, with the wind chill, it was like negative 22-degree wind chill. No lie, y'all. My yes, my yes, my no is my no. So I got this pregnant woman coming out to get me, you feel me? Because I was going to pay the bond and shit, got the bond. She come pay, you know, and we in some damn near low-key racist type of part of the, you know, world. So they doing her bold. Like, she got to put all the money in the machine dollar for dollar, you feel me? And then they tell her to do it at one machine, and then they making her walk outside through the freezing cold to go to a whole nother part of the building to put it in a whole nother machine, you feel me? Like, and they keep giving her the runaround, making her go back and forth. Boom, long story short, she ended up accomplishing it, you feel me? She ended up accomplishing the mission. She do it for me, so boom. Like, so I was supposed to get out. Look, she paid the bond, they still ain't want to let me out, y'all. They still ain't want to let me out. So boom, they tell her, they like, cause she, you know, in communications with the lawyer at the time. You know what I mean? I had a public pretender, y'all. I had a public defender. I always never had that much faith in lawyers because I seen so many niggas get 25 years while I was in Kentucky, and all these niggas had lawyers, and it's like the lawyers was selling them up the river. But, you know, different strokes for different folks. Never let one person's situation determine how you feel about a thing. You know what I mean? Because once I did start getting lawyers, they done got me out of so much shit, real talk, y'all. But, like, long story short, at this time, I was still on that, man. I ain't fucking with no lawyers type shit. So, the pro bono, like the public defender, she tell my wife, like, oh yeah, they said they gotta get a judge to sign off on it. Now keep in mind, I just went to the thing. They just made my bond. The judge just signed off on my bond. So they literally on some racist discrimination type of shit, y'all. Real talk. So I'm livid. I'm snapping. You feel me? I'm like, what? So they telling her she gotta wait till Monday. We already had, you know, we had a certain amount of money, so she only came out there with a certain amount of cheese to get the room for a certain time, buy our plane tickets back for the certain day. Blase split. I think she might have had got a round trip ticket. You know what I mean? And they telling her now she gotta wait for Monday for another judge to sign off on it. Like, really just trying to hold me, trying to keep me prisoner. Like, false imprisonment on God. My bond paid. Like, let me out this bitch. So y'all know me. You feel me? I'm blessed and highly favored. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Real talk. Like, God's energy get me through everything, man. I can't take credit for none of this shit. It's all God's energy. Next day I wake up. No, it ain't even the next day. I think it's that day. Because I paid the bond like the day before or something. No, I got the bond the day before. And I was livid about the bond. She fly out there the next day. Real talk. She hop on the plane next day. Boop. Take off work and everything. Hop on the plane. Real love. Real shit. So, boom. She come out there. I'm livid about the bond because my original bond was $1,000, and now they made my shit $100,000 for a lesser charge. Boom. I just so happen to be reading the newspaper. This is what God really came into work at. You feel me? I'm reading the newspaper that morning. Bro, it's talking about these unjust, discriminatory bonds that they be setting. Like how a white person or a person of influence, or it may be somebody's son or something, they might get a bond for egregious act, like outrageous act. Like they get a bond for some crazy shit, and it'll be a low bond. It'll be a reasonable bond. They supposed to set you a reasonable bond. That's a law. It's like a amendment or a constitution or some shit. Like everybody is supposed to be granted a reasonable bond. You feel me? So they like the feds was literally investigating this place where I was at for all the inconsistent bonds that they be giving. Like they might give this person a $2,000 bond for having a gun. Then another person, they might give a $50,000 bond for having a gun. You feel me? Then they might give this person a $10,000 bond for like getting caught with some drugs or whatever, dope case. And then they might give this person a $200,000 bond for getting caught with some drugs or dope case. And all of these things are like similar cases. And you know it's the inmates who in there that's complaining about it, because, you know, inmates talk. So they telling person, oh yeah, I got caught with this, I did this, then they going and getting bonds, and then they tell each other, oh yeah, the judge gave me a $500 bond. You feel me? And then the other nigga like, what, 500? Judge gave me a $50,000 bond. You feel me? And I got caught with a gun just like you. I was walking down the street, caught with a gun, same exact circumstances. Why is your bond 500? My bond 50,000, you feel me? And we both got all the same circumstances. Like, we got the same record, same criminal history. We got caught doing the same exact thing. Why is our bonds so inconsistent? Like, hell no. And they did it so many times that the feds was investigating them. Like, real talk. So, you know me, I ain't gonna lie. After my public defender, after she told my wife that I wasn't gonna be able to get out till Monday, keep in mind it was like Friday or something, I called her. I hopped on her ass. I'm like, ain't no way. I'm like, man, real talk, I'm finna sue you. I'm suing the city. I'm suing the county. I'm suing all y'all, because y'all already in the paper about giving people these inconsistent bonds. And my original bond was $1,000, and y'all made my shit $100,000. Like, come on, man. Now y'all telling me another judge got to sign off on my bond when they just gave me a bond yesterday. They just gave me a bond, an outrageous bond that they didn't think I was going to be able to pay. But I was able to pay it. All praises go to the Most High. I had the money. You feel me? Like, my family was able to accumulate the money, allegedly. However I got the money, I had it, though. I had it, and I paid my shit. Now y'all telling me somebody else got to sign off on my bond? I'm like, man, I swear I'm suing the fuck. I'm talking crazy to the lawyer. You feel me? She like, okay, I'm finna see what I can do. No lie, I was out of there in probably like 2 hours. Real talk. You feel me? But I can't take the credit for none of that. I gotta give all the credit to the Most High, man. Most High got me out. I was able to see my daughter be born. You feel me? I was able to be there for, you know, my wife, you know, going through the pregnancy, you know, the rest of the duration of the pregnancy. I was able to be there for my, you know, other kids. So, you know, man, gotta thank God, man. Real talk, man. Love y'all. Good thoughts, good vibes in a minute.